Hey y'all, listen, I'm having a hell of a time trying to figure this out, and let's see here. I'm working on it. Hang on. It's been so long since I've done this, and I apologize. This is crazy. Why? I just don't understand why it won't let me do this. Something on my phone and rotating it. So, we'll have to figure out how to rig this up so y'all can see. Because, let's see, I bet I can do it that way. Hang on here just a second. And I do apologize. I will have this figured out by next time, I promise you. Let's see here if we can do this. This is my new craft room, my new setup. And we're getting going here. Hang on, I know. So, how have y'all been? I've missed y'all. And I hope life's been good to you. I'm walking around here. Hang on, I've got something here that's going to work. Nice close-up of me, huh? I apologize, y'all. This is what I get for not doing a test run. I know I should have done a test run. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. Good old rubber bands. I can't see any comments or anything. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have y'all hooked up now. Not the greatest. Kind of Jimmy rigged it. But it'll work, it'll get the point done. All right. Let me plug some power in because we don't want to lose power. Hi, Isa. How are you? Okay. All right, let's see. We are rocking. All right, let me check my mini chat here real quick. So awful. But the wreath that we're going to do today is going to be so cool. I've got something different planned. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. So now I got my widget going. Now let's get back to the Facebook Live. All right, y'all. Yay, I think we're on to something. Okay. Now, today, since I haven't done one in so long, I wanted to do something a little different. So, what we're going to do, and next time I'll fix it so we're a little bit closer, but this is our new house in my new craft room. A lot more space, and you can see I got the posse over here. That's Buggy and Pee-wee. They're my helpers. Of course, they're not much help right now, which is fine. Sometimes less help is better. As you're coming in, let me know where you are, who you are, where you're from. So let me show you what we're going to do today. Today we're going to make a mesh wreath, and this is the sign we're going to use. I'm sure y'all have seen it. I think I got this one at Hobby Lobby last year, and I saw it this year too. So we're going to use this sign. Hey Monica. Now I kind of went ahead and got started because y'all don't want to watch me make a poof wreath, so the base. So I went ahead and I did the base, and I did 12-inch poofs, inner and outer. Hey Angie, Peggy, thanks for joining, I appreciate it. And so I went 12-inch poofs on both the inner and the outer. Then what I did, and I kind of got a little cheap and start going, I've got this black mesh, 10-inch mesh, and I cut it at 30 inches. And I just did a ruffle on it. Then, what I was messing around with right before we came on was, I cut both of these, the pink and the green, I cut those at 12 inches and did a ruffle on each of them and put them in there and tied them in. I tried it with the curl, and I just didn't like it so much with the curl. Hey Linda, thanks for joining. I'm Tracy with Callie Mae Wreaths. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but Callie Mae is running around here somewhere, so when she comes in, we'll show you. But anyway, back to the wreath. Do a ruffle. So we'll have a 30-inch ruffle in the black, a 12-inch ruffle in the green, and a 12-inch in the pink. And I think by doing that, it'll bring out all the colors from the sign. Is everybody else having a problem with the voice? With volume? Anybody else having a volume problem? Hey Peggy! If you are, let me know. Okay, good. Alright, that's fine. Peggy, try your volume. Alright, now for the ribbons, I couldn't decide which ribbons, and of course I'm a ribbon-aholic, so what I did is I went with 6 different ribbons. So we're going to do the pink stripe with the black chevron, black and white chevron. We will do the green and the blue polka dot with the flowers. And we'll do 2.5-inch flowers with a pastel plaid. Then to top it all off, I found these in some of my stash. Just regular old daisies. I've got a pink, a green, a yellow, and almost like an orange or so. Come here, big boy. Oh, 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 oh. And so we'll just glue those in later. I think that'll work out perfectly. And then I don't think we're going to need a bow or anything, because this is going to be quite busy. Not only with the colors, but with all the mesh going on. Just far away. Okay, let me see if I can turn up my volume here. That should be much better. How's that? Better? A little better? Like I said, I apologize, and I will have this all fixed and worked out for next time. I'm planning to go live every Tuesday and Thursday, get back on a schedule again, and get it going. So, okay. Back with the black mesh, 30 inches, and ruffle it up. Had quite a bit of stuff going on. I've got tendonitis really bad in my left wrist that I've been going to the doctor for and getting treated. Supposed to be wearing a brace, but the mesh wants to stick to the Velcro in the bait, so that does not work. All right, let's see. I'm just going to stick it in there, and I like to stick mine in so that the ruffles, you have your bow tie. I like to stick it in the bow tie this way, so the ruffles here and the ruffles here. If you go that way, it gets too crowded and too bunchy since we're going to be putting in more ruffles. So I go this way with it. Gosh, I think it's been February since I came out here and saw y'all. Been a long, long time. I've got a whole bunch of ideas. I've got a craft show coming up in 2 weeks. So I've been working to get some of those done and ready for the show. It's going to be down on the coast, down in Biloxi. So I'm trying to get ready for that. So that'll help too, coming live, so I can get some more good ones done. Hi Susan, welcome. I appreciate you coming to spend some time with me this afternoon. It's been a long time since I've been on, and I have missed it, so feels good to be back. Feels good to be creative again. I've been lurking on Facebook and seeing everybody's neat works. I've saw Michelle's and Monica's, and you guys have inspired me to come on and get going again. You know, but life happens. Everybody gets busy, and you have to take care of things. Whew, man, this is really hurting my wrist. Should have taken some pain meds before I came on. All right, we're doing 30-inch ruffles on the outside. And the reason I did 30-inch ruffles is because I wanted to make sure that the black was seen. So no matter how big these are, the black is going to show through, and there's going to be a lot more of it. You know, even though this is a spring or a summer wreath, boy, I know a lot of people are already starting on fall. I've even seen a couple Christmas. It's like, man, it's just, time is flying. Flying, flying. It's looking pretty good so far. Nice and full. Nice contrast. I like that on the aqua. And what I'm doing is I'm folding the edge down, folding it under. I've got the curl, so the curl runs this way on the table, and then I'm folding up the edge underneath there, hopefully to catch it It'll just help to minimize a little bit of that fraying. And I'm sure y'all do it too. Man, 30 inches is like wrestling. Oh, there we go. Hi, Sandy. Glad to have you. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. And I have been wreathing just over a year now. And I absolutely love it. Way to do this without hurting my wrist. All right. Yeah, this is going to be nice and full. It's going to be gorgeous. When I get ideas of what I want to do and make wreaths, I have buckets. Little buckets, just Dollar Tree buckets, and I call them my idea buckets. And what I do is when I see something I want to do, or a sign or whatnot, or a ribbon, I'll think, oh yeah, I'll throw it in that bucket and then get it started. Let me show you. See, like here's one of my buckets already, and I just got this sign at the store the other day. Happened to find this mesh as I was looking for something else. Threw that in there. Some white mesh, so I'm well on my way. So now all I have to do is find me some ribbon and another mesh, and I'm good to go. And that way, when I'm ready to wreath, it's all put together. All I have to do is grab it and go. Hey Barbara, how are you? Been a long time. So glad you come back to check and see what's going on. Hope everybody's weather's doing well. We had some pretty bad storms here run through Mississippi last week. This morning I heard 17 tornadoes last week. And then when I was at Walmart earlier today, I ran into Debbie with Debbie's Wreaths and things, and was chatting with her, and she said they upped it to 20. So 20 tornadoes last Thursday. That was crazy. And I'm not usually scared of the weather, but at one point when I saw it outside raining sideways and I couldn't see the house across the street, I was at my son's house. I grabbed the dogs and into the tub we went. I was scared then. I just, I have a very healthy respect for Mother Nature. And when that broad gets mad, she gets mad. Alright, we're just working our way around. Just a couple more on the bottom here. And then we'll jump up to the top, or the inner ring. 80 degrees. Yeah, it's nice outside. Actually, in my craft room right behind the camera where you guys are, I have two huge windows that look outside. And I just love it. We just moved down the street. But it's nice. It's a lot more roomy. Hey, Pee-wee, you got to get down, bud. You can't sit up here with Mom. You got to move. Hang on here. I had a tie, come on, done. There we go. Pee-wee, get down. Alright, last one for the bottom. Sandy, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I should have my bot up and activated. So type in alert, and it should send you a message, and then just reply to that alert also, and you should be signed up to notify it. And if you do it right, it should tell me here in a minute. There we go. We got the bottom done. I like that look, y'all. How it, yeah, I'm afraid this stuff's going to shed because I've been playing with it. There's the bottom, the base. So we got 30-inch ruffles down here on 12-inch poofs so far. Now, we will go and try and find these in the middle. Hey, Kelly May, where you been? All right. Well, hopefully the alert system will catch y'all. If not, I've got your information, your names and whatnot, so I can send it to you once I figure it out. Like I said, since I haven't been on in so long, this is just crazy. Kind of rusty. Ooh, this is really going to be black. But we'll go with it. Some of the best wreaths are mistakes or things you never counted on. All right. Couple more to do, and then we get on to the fun stuff, the ribbons. That's what I like to do. It's all about the ribbon. Ooh, Cynthia, that doesn't sound good. Oh no, no crafts for 6 months? I couldn't do that. I'd have to cheat and find something. There is no way I could go without. Yes, Barbara, we are settled now. I've still got boxes galore. The garage is still full. We're working up in our attic, and my husband and I were up there the other day taking some measurements or whatnot because we want to put down plywood up there so that I can we can walk around, we can store some stuff up there. But most of all, I want to take my wreaths and hang my wreaths up there like I had at my other place. So we were going to put down some hardwoods. We were plywood. So we were measuring, and he went back to measure one more time, and he slipped on a board and fell right through the ceiling. It was, when he was falling, it was slow motion for me, but he said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 there y'all go. Bogey, get down." Sorry about that. Something like that. So he went tumbling through the ceiling. Luckily, he caught himself before he hit the floor. It was amazing. Bogey, you have got to go, man. Go. Come on. You're just such a big boy. You're making a mockery of this. So, anyway, he bruised his back really bad. No broken ribs, no broken bones or anything like that. Just, he feels terrible because we have a great big old hole in the ceiling now. Luckily, it was just over the garage, so that's no big deal. But we called a handyman. And the handyman is going to come out and take care of doing that kind of a project for us. So between him falling through the ceiling, my tendonitis, it's just been one thing right after another, you know? Okay. Whew, this is thick. I probably could have gotten away with less, but I think I'm going to like how it's turning out. Yes, he's very lucky. He could have split the boards and landed straddling them, which would not have been good. Or he could have fallen through, hit his head, or anything like that. I mean, and what it was is he was watching where he was going, but one of the boards that he was going to step on was not nailed down like the others. It was just sitting on there, so when he hit it on the wrong side, toppled over and took him with it. Okay, last one. Boy, this baby's thick. Hey, Ange. Okay, let's see. We are getting this. Glad to see you. I've missed you, buddy. Alright, here's the last black one going in. Now that was 30 inches of black going all the way around. Okay. Now, and I didn't cut them because I wasn't sure how we wanted to do this. So let's put this right here for now. And we're cutting these at 12 inches. So let me cut off a couple of them real quick. Let's see. Normally I have all this done already, but like I said, I was kind of undecided on what I wanted to do. But I like this green, it's pretty. 7. Gonna need 18 total. Yeah, Angie, we're kind of unpacked. I mean, we still have some stuff out in the garage, and we have dumped a bunch of stuff. You know, every time you move, you always have those boxes that are still boxed up from the last move you had. Well, I done decided this time it's the end of the road. So the poor trash men that come by, they've been probably stroking out, because every Tuesday and Thursday is trash, Monday and Thursday is trash day here. And every day I've had boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. So I'm pretty sure that when they come around that corner, they're like, oh no. But getting rid of stuff is very liberating. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go. Sorry about this, y'all. Now what's going on? Autofocus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. 16. Woo, just gonna have enough. Hallelujah. Alright, here's the green. Slip that off. Alright, now we'll cut 17 of the pink. Cutting them at 12 inches. Just going to do a little basic ruffle. We're getting there, guys. I'm sorry. Won't take me but a minute. Always start with a clean edge on your mesh. 13. 14, 15, 'All right, there we go. Okay. Woo. All right, curl side down, tuck under the edge, and just ruffle it right up the middle. Clothespin to hold that one while I'm working on this one. And I've got the green on the bottom and the pink on the top. My chenille stems are black, so they blended so beautifully with this base mesh. Makes it kind of hard to find them. And then I kind of spread them so that pink and pink, just like you would your ribbons, opposite and opposite. And this is going to have to go, because that's going to want to catch on everything. There we go. Let's say green on the bottom. I had a lot of remnant mesh left over, so that's why I'm using so much mesh on this one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of mesh. Over the last couple weeks, I went and I bought another stash. A fellow wreath maker here in town went out of business. She had some medical problems and couldn't wreath anymore, so she asked me if I'd take off her stash, and absolutely. So I went and got it, and I have a lot. She had a lot of mesh. So we will hook it all up, use every bit of it. Man, this is so full. Looks really nice so far. Colors are real vivid. Hey Valerie, it's good to be back, hon. It is so good to be back, let me tell you. Lurking around and watching everybody else's lives. I wanted to do one so bad. I missed it. And I have so many good ideas. I got a ton of ideas rolling around in my head in here for what I want to do. And like I said, I'm planning on going live every Tuesday and Thursday again. Getting back in that habit. And the time just works so good too, so. Pink and green. This baby's gonna be poofy. It's gonna be poofy. I've got a bumblebee kit up there I'm going to make. I've got a ladybug kit up there I'm going to make. Have any of y'all been working with the Unique in the Creek frames? Those are pretty cool. And I've been making some big flowers. Those are fun to make. A little time consuming, but I really like them. And I'm hoping they will do well for me down at my craft fair. Are you back again, little one? Humpy? My frame it's a Dollar Tree frame, 14 inches. Or I guess they call them 14 and a half or 15 inches. This thing is going to be a huge monster. Did any of y'all that signed up for, or tried to sign up for my alerts, did it work? Did it go through for you? If not, I may have done something wrong, so I'll check afterwards if it didn't. Hey, wait. No. No. Don't argue. Oh, goodness. It's taken a while. Usually I like to get on and get off. Usually I don't like my lives to go any more than an hour because you guys got things to do other than sit here and watch me. So I try to be organized. Some days is better than others. Now, it is so hard to see these pipe cleaners in here. I mean, they are black. As black as this mesh is. Where'd it go? There it is. Should have done different colors. Howdy! Hey, Susan! Let's see. Y'all know I like to work in burlap, so I've been working on some burlap wreaths also. And this one I got behind me, can't see it real well, but it's got a birdhouse in it. It's dark green burlap with a birdhouse that matches. So I've got to come up with some ribbons or something. Well, thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you stumbled by. I'm fairly new at this. I've only been doing it a year. I love doing this. I mean, to me, this is fun. This is relaxing. And creating, coming up, to me, I find it a challenge, you know, to come up with new ideas or whatnot. And I started this because I retired. I was in the Air Force, and I served for 29 years. And when I retired, I played golf all the time. But then there were times when you can't play golf, and it's like, well, what am I going to do? I need something to do. I need something different. So I happened to be watching a video, just scrolling through Facebook, and came across a video of somebody making a wreath. And I thought, you know what, I could do that. So I gave it a try. And it was around February. It was a Mardi Gras wreath that I made. And I still have it, and I will always keep that because that's my very first wreath. As good as it is, it's a good reminder of where you've come. But anyway, so I enjoy doing this. I enjoy watching everybody else's ideas. You know, there's some creative people out there. And I think the main thing I like is when you make something for somebody and you give it to them, the look on their face that they really like it, that to me is just awesome. If I can make somebody happy, make them smile, and that's it. Thank you, Monica. Valerie, my pleasure. I enjoyed it. I loved it. My whole family, my husband and my 2 kids, all of us served. We're just a military family. We loved it. It was what we did. It was what we had to do. And we had a good time doing it. My sons, I've got one who's a firefighter and one who's a cop. So my husband's a dentist and I was medical. So we're all covered. Wow, Darlene. As a teacher, 41 years as a teacher, you get the big award because I can't imagine teaching kids these days. Well, like I said, I'm trying to get back into doing regular lives. I'm hoping to do them every Tuesday and Thursday. About this time, I guess this time works. It's convenient. It works for me. I don't know about y'all, but so to start getting back into it regularly. So if you like what you see, I appreciate a like and a share. That just helps get my info out there. All right, we've gotten the bottom done. The bottom row. Look how fluffy this thing. This thing is solid. I could hit you with it and knock you over, I think. It's big. But I like it. And let's see. See our sign. Look at that. It's going to be perfect. Man, then when we get the ribbons on there. I may not. Hang on, count. No, we got to have some color there. Got to have some color. I was watching earlier about the woodland ruffle. I thought maybe I could do it on this one. I probably could have, but I want to mess with some different techniques and whatnot. Love it. Just 5 more to go. Hang on there. We're getting it. I'm definitely going to need to take my pain meds after this. I can tell you what, I can already feel it in my wrist. Hurting, hurting. Wow. It looked a little bit more complicated, Darlene. I may mess around with it one night and just try it. See what I can get it to do. You know, it almost looks like a, looking at it on the camera, it looks like a Mexican fiesta or something. That's what just came into my head when I saw it. Ooh. Darlene, do you know of, is there a tutorial out there or a live or something that I could watch to see that? Because I think I've only ever seen it with 10-inch mesh. Cut it 30 inches. I would love to see the 21-inch method. Three more to go, guys. It's not a bed, Amy. It's not a bed in the craft room. It's a long, soft shelf. Carolyn. Rachel, can you show the woodland ruffle out? You know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing what they're calling the woodland ruffle, but they're doing it with 10 inches, 10-inch mesh. So I wonder if that's how they're getting away with it, because I've watched videos of people doing it. Hey, Michelle. Yes, I'm getting settled finally. I'm getting back into making some wreaths. And I have a bee kit and a ladybug kit right there that I am about to bust open and get into. You have been working hard. All right, let's see here. Last one going in. Okay, darling. Oh, that's the cruffle? Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because they're curling it and then they're ruffling it. But I swear I thought somebody called that the woodland ruffle. Anyway, I'll go out there and look and see. Because I definitely don't want to violate anything. You know, if somebody paid for it, no way would I want to jeopardize that. Okay, we got all the mesh in. That is one heck of a full wreath, y'all. I mean, I can barely see through it. That is a monster. And so far, without even any ribbons, we're at 26 inches wide. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we get to do the fun stuff. Let's do some ribbons. Just to kind of recap, I've got 6 different ribbons because I couldn't decide. I like them all. Pink and the black chevron. Blue floral with pastel plaids. Blue and green polka dots with floral. So I've got 6 of each of those. I cut those at 14 inches because I knew this was going to be kind of full and I wanted them to be seen. So we're just going to start Ugh. Alright, we'll start right here in the middle. And we'll do a pink and a black. Cut them at 14 inches. Spread them out. Find your center. And just pinch them up. And I always push mine down like that. Because when I put them in my wreath, I want them to pop out. I want them to, almost like they're jumping out of there. And see, those are cut at 14 inches and they're almost too small. This thing is so massive. Alright, now set. Thank you, Rachel. She is showing a 10-inch version. Okay, all right. Ooh, see? That helps with saving money. If you can use the base. I like that. Whew, this thing gonna be busy. Busy, busy. I haven't made a wreath in so long. I think, y'all, the last wreath I made was the St. Patrick's Day wreath. That is pitiful. But I've been selling. I mean, my Etsy page has been working, so I just got to get back at it. Let's see. Well, thank you, Barb. I'm glad you came back to see me. Keep checking on me. I hope to be back every Tuesday and Thursday. So I will see you again. Thanks again. Just a couple more. Let's see what I do next. Flowers. Oh, Rachel, you know, for a while there I was too. But I just had to make myself get back and do it. And I'm so glad I did, because I love it. Make yourself get in there. Go ahead. If nothing else, just get in there and organize your stuff. Look at your stuff, and I promise you, when you're looking at all your things, you'll be like, oh. And you'll find the motivation again. You'll want to get in there and make something. That's kind of what got me going again, is seeing all my stuff. Well, if it's a chore, then do something for you. Make something for your door. You know, the most important thing is crafting's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be relaxing. It's supposed to be an enjoyment for you. And if you're not enjoying it, then don't do it. You know, maybe taking a vacation or a step away from it for a while is the thing to do. That's right, a month from now, you won't be able to see that soft shelf. I don't know if you can see right back there. Is 4 racks, 4 boxes of ribbon that I got from a D-stash. And I hadn't even gone through it yet. I've got 2 huge boxes of mesh there that I've got no place to put them. Ouch, 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 ouch. My husband quit coming in here in my craft room, which is fine with me, because every time he looked at it, he'd be like, aren't you ever going to use that stuff? Aren't you going to ever use that stuff? So he quit coming in here, which is great. But boy, does he get excited when he hears that cha-ching. Doing this, yeah. Ooh. This is looking really good, y'all. Nice and full. Pee-wee is just, I know y'all can't hear him, but he's snoring. He's like my little dog. Even though he's a cat, he acts like a dog. Everywhere I go, he goes. We're getting there. I am going as fast as I possibly can. Gosh, y'all, it's been over an hour. Well, with all my technical difficulties, I guess it's not been. Been about right at it. Almost. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Ouch. Almost. Yeah, Rachel, I've got some military ones. I'm going to make 2. Like I said, for that craft show that I'm doing in 2 weeks, it's down on the coast, down in Biloxi, at the fairgrounds, and it's huge. It's a huge craft show. And for those that you that don't know, down on the coast of Mississippi, there's a CB base, there's an Air Force base, there's a Army Guard base, there's an Air Guard base. So there's tons of military down there, tons of retirees. So I have got to get my little fanny moving and get some wreaths made. Because I know those will go quick. Anything patriotic down there will. Y'all, this thing looks so full. It almost looks too busy. But I like it. It's eclectic. All right. Last 3 going in. Love this canvas ribbon. Oh, just absolutely love it. All right. Yeah, it'll be visible for the road, that's for sure. Although, I don't know if I could put it on my front door. My front door is orange. So it might be kind of a color clash. So I have actually got to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or something and find a door. My, the last house at our condo, my front door was white. And the building front door was green, or a dark, almost a black. So I had the best of both worlds. I could take pictures, shoot pictures of my wreaths, and have a white background and then a dark background. And now I have an orange door. Though orange is my favorite color, not good for taking pictures. Okay, there's the last ones. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. This, hope I can lift it. Look at this. Wow. That is huge. I don't know that I've ever made one this big. I guess I could say this is my showstopper. Oh, this big old thing. Alright, let's see if we can't get a sign on here. And while I'm doing that, let me plug in my glue gun. Hi, Chris. Get that going. All right. Lots of you guys know to attach it on the back, I take tongue depressors and I cut them into thirds and I stack them on here. My staples are thicker or longer than the thickness of my wood. So if I did it, it would punch right on through. So I just cut my tongue depressor into thirds, stack 2, and then staple into it. I used to use those cable tie mounts, but what I noticed on a lot of mine, especially the ones I made last year, if I sold them, I'd go and get them, and the sign would be falling down. And it wasn't it was the glue from their glue or their attachment on there. Where I glued it on, it did not come apart. But the sticky pad, I guess is what I'm trying to say, the sticky pad from the manufacturer was not strong enough and the signs were falling off. So I'm not doing that anymore. I would be terrified if I knew somebody bought a wreath and the sign, you know, laying on their front porch. That's not cool. So let's see, every wreath has a wonky side. So our wonky side looks like up here. So we'll do that top. Just going to feed it on through. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on safari. Oh my goodness. I need a travel guide to get this thing through here. There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, there they are. Let go. Yeah, I need a travel guide here. Alright, let's pull these ribbons out. So we don't want them to hide. They are the star of the show. Alright, now we'll take her in on this end. Alright, there we go. And you don't want to pull your signs too tight. You don't want them to be like sucked in, you know. Kind of want them like they're floating on top. Alrighty. Okay, now I'm going to show you real quick how I do my flowers. Let's see. These flowers don't have the stems attached to them. They came just like this. So instead of just taking it and gluing them in, you could do one of two things. You could either take it and glue it onto the pipe cleaner, if you can get it in there. So, we'll try that first. And you want to do symmetrical, so I figure I'd do 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Just a dash of glue in there. And around the stem. And taking your pipe cleaner, and putting it in there. You want to make sure that you find a pipe cleaner long enough that will show it off. Mine are pretty stumpy because I've got so much stuff in here. I'm glad you stumbled in too, Sharon. You never know what's going to happen in here. You just never know. One, two, three, and four. Let's put this one up here. These flowers are so pretty. Glue's hot. Glue is hot, hot glue. I'm not trying to be funny either. Okay, gang. Looks like we've got done. I'll stuff that down in the back there. There we have the mother of all wreaths. It's huge. And it weighs, I bet you it weighs 4.5 pounds. So it turned out pretty nice. I'm pleased with it. Got a few stranglers, stringies here I got to trim up, but for the most part, not too bad. So, I like it. Anyway, well, I'm so glad y'all came in to join with me, to hang out with me this afternoon. It's been a long time, and it feels good to be back. And maybe next time I'll have, by Tuesday or Thursday, I'll get my act together and have the camera working the right way and positioned the right way and all that. So anyway, so I hope you come back and join me. I will send out an alert and let y'all know when I'm going live again. It'll be sometime Thursday. And for those of you that tried to sign up for the alert, I will send you, I'll send you a message and see if you can't get signed up that way. If not, Thursday I'll have it working for sure. And so again, thanks for coming, and I'll see y'all Thursday. And y'all take care. Thanks for everything. Bye.